Hi guys, what's up, what's happening? Welcome to the channel, welcome to the show. Today we're doing XRP because a lot of people have bought XRP on the way up on the pump for modding. So I think it's obvious that people want to know what's gonna happen. It's gonna dump back, it's gonna go sideways, it's gonna go more up, like what's gonna happen, right? And also the Bitcoin is not doing anything, like it's really undecisive what's gonna do. We are getting some kind of triangle. There is also a triangle here, I'm gonna show you. Bitcoin's getting in some kind of triangle, so nobody's like quite sure what's gonna happen. So XRP is really good thing to talk about, especially since we already made the video on XRP before the pump, and it was actually a pretty good video. Where was it? Here it says 3 weeks ago. 3 weeks ago we made a video about the XRP pump. What's gonna happen with XRP? Pretty good video. We called the pump here just around here. We said 1-2 weeks and it's gonna pump out. If it manages to hold the 20 moving average on the weekly and get above the 100 moving average, it's gonna pump hard. It did pump hard, it went up, and now what's happening? So let's see. There we go, we are into the charts, and let's see what's happening right here. So the moving averages from the last time, let's just start where we left off. We were around here and we said the red one is 20, the blue one is 100 moving average, down here that's the 50 moving average. So we said it had to hold the 20 moving average and break, and as long as it doesn't break the 100 moving average, you're bearish, but once it breaks the 100 moving average, you're starting to get really bullish, right? And that's what happened. It broke the 100 moving average, it held it, and it just pumped really crazy. So that's really nice. So the question now is what's happening on the top over here. Is it gonna drop back down to the 20 moving average? Like, you know, well, obviously there has to be some kind of a pullback. Now the question is the pullback finish? Is it gonna dump back down? Are we gonna get a bearish engulfing candle, you know, on the monthly? So let's zoom in on the daily and see, and you can see here on the daily it's actually quite bullish, because the triangle that we are forming right now, it's actually keeping above the 20 moving average. So it's waiting to hit the 20 moving average, waiting to hit the 20 moving average. Once it hits the 20 moving average, it holds it and it goes more up, right? That's the bullish scenario. That's on the daily. That's the bullish scenario on the daily. Let's just we're just gonna press the button over here and clean it up. So that's the bullish scenario on the weekly, and it looks really nice because right now the XRP is making these chad steps on the way up. The target's up. I'm gonna show you what kind of supports it was hitting, but on the 4-hourly it kind of looks like it's already done with the triangle. Let's remove the moving averages, and I'm gonna show you what I mean when I say it's done with the triangles, because there are some really nice wicks over here. We're gonna use something like this. It looks like this was some kind of support line, right? And this was some kind of a triangle. The problem with triangle, it had only 2 tops, 1, 2 top, and then it dropped down. So it makes me think that it's not actually a real triangle. But bottom wicks are pretty nice, actually really nice, especially like this wick over here. And use something like this, or in this line over here. However you put it out, it looks like actually it broke on downside on the triangle and actually testing this resistance line again, and that means that we are bearish and we're gonna go down. But I don't think this is the triangle, because it did not on top line hit it 3 times. It's still holding this line over here as a resistance line, so we can also have a case where this is actually some kind of a triangle. So there are more than one ways to draw the triangle. Even this is actually a legit triangle. However you want to draw it. It seems to me we are still in triangle based on the daily, because daily looks like we are in the triangle. Daily seems a lot more in play, like this. This seems to me like this is the right triangle. And also, if you take in account with the daily moving averages, the red one, it holds it really nicely. So, you know, the triangles, the member lines, drawing, stuff like that, really artistic. So if you got that artistic gene in you, you're gonna do well. So let's go back to the 4 hourly, just see what we're gonna get out of this. Now we're gonna look at moving averages here, and here it's hitting the 100 moving average. It's consolidating towards 100 moving average, and so basically we are getting in the last part of the triangle. We are hitting the 100 moving average on the 4 hourly. On the daily we are hitting the 20 moving average is coming up to the triangle. Something's gonna happen. Something's gonna happen real soon. So how soon is it gonna happen? Let's see. We have let's go on the daily and see on the daily. So we got around 1, 2, 3 days on one. I think this week is gonna break, do something, and this looks like actually some kind of a bullish flag. So I think it's gonna break on the upside, especially since it's waiting for the moving average here. It can break on the downside, hit the 20 moving average and a 50 moving average, and then go up. But I think it's actually gonna break on the upside. And the reason I think it's gonna break on the upside is because of the Bitcoin. I don't think Bitcoin is ready to go down. It might go down. It actually more that's the thing about Bitcoin. I want to make Bitcoin video today, but it's quite hard to tell if it's gonna go up and down. So since we are so undecisive on it, I thought I should make a XRP video. But even the XRP is dependent on the Bitcoin. So I thought if we make the XRP video and can find some kind of reasoning for which direction it goes, maybe that can give us a direction on the Bitcoin. Anyways, this looks, so far there's nothing bearish about it. Okay, there's nothing bearish about it. This is the monthly chart, this is the weekly. The only problem with the weekly chart is we are really far ahead of the 20 moving average. However you look at it, it's like stupidly long. It's like you have to go down 45% today to just hit the 20 moving average. But that doesn't mean that we are not gonna continue further up and then just wait for the 20 moving average to catch up with us on a later rate, right? So that doesn't mean anything. We are in triangle. We just want to know where the triangle is gonna pop out. It looks like it's gonna pop out on the upside as long as it keeps above the 20 moving average and it's above the 100 moving average here, because it looks like it's following this one. We don't want it it can still go follow longer down, but it's gonna have to take a lot of time because this is low, this is higher low, this is high, this is higher low. So we are in the triangle right now. The thing is, you want to watch this line over here and this line over here, right? So this is the bottom. Wait, that's the wrong line to use. This is the bottom, this is top. Whichever of these two lines it breaks first, we are going in that direction. So if this triangle breaks the 0.69 or 0.60, what's that? Let's put these down here like this. These are two prices to drop. If it drops below 0.53, we are getting a lower low, bearish. If we go above 0.68, we are getting a higher high, bullish, right? Also, you are out of the triangle, so these are two lines to follow right now. This on the 4 hourly, but it goes, it's the same for the daily. Yeah, it's about that. Here is 0.69, 0.70. Yeah, let's say 0.70. This one is down here. Still 0.53. Those are two lines to follow. On whichever side it breaks down, that's the side is gonna go further. Let's look at the pump that it had over here when it went to the 3 in the when was it? December 2017. Yeah, you see here it did the same. It's not. Let me see. Go back to the chart. Yeah, it's almost doing the same thing. So basically, when it starts pumping, it gets into this triangle, right? Let's remove these because we have the numbers already set. Gets into the triangles. up here as well, some kind of triangle, right? This was also looks like it was some kind of triangle like this. This is just phase drawing, so nothing actually correctly, but basically it pumps, goes, pumps, goes, pumps, goes, and also follows the 20 moving average on the daily when it's pumped. Let's look at the weekly. I think weekly is pretty insane. Yeah, there are no moving averages on the weekly because it was too early in the chart when it pumped, but on daily, let's see in 4 hourly. In 4 hourly, I haven't seen it yet, but I'm gonna bet it's gonna follow the 100 moving average. Where is it? Can we go back all the way back to the start, the pump? Here's the pump. What happened here, man? What happened here? Look at this. 0. Oh, you want to buy there, man? You should buy there. Somebody market sold everything. No, it was actually following the 50 moving average. Pump to the 50, pump to the 50, pump to the 20, and the top, and then it crashed. Yeah, so it was following the 50, not the 100 moving average. And this one, for now, we are following actually the 100 moving average. So it might mean we are in a slower upward trajectory than before. So it's not the pump dump like it was. So it might mean actually it's pretty good. Because in the on the daily, the 100 holds really hard. And I'm going to show you what I mean by going to the Bitcoin chart. Let me zoom on the Bitcoin chart. This is Bitcoin chart, and we're going to go really far back. We're gonna not really far back, but we're gonna go 2016, 2014, yeah, something like that. Okay, go back to 2014. Yeah, here. You see here how Bitcoin was following the blue line when it started doing the bull run, previous bull run. So it goes up, goes back to the blue line, right? Almost the same as XRP now. Got a blue line, gets up high, some kind of correlation to the blue line. Here it dropped down, but it went back to the blue line. Get some kind of triangle, blue line again, and it started going higher and higher up, right? But the blue line on the daily, the 100 moving average, also important. Yeah, let's go back to XRP. We're on XRP. So, few things. First of all, watch this line up there, and watch this line down here. Important lines. We are in a triangle now. We are in a triangle. Watch the triangle. In a few days now, depends on how you draw it. Let's go on the daily. Yeah. It's gonna pop out any minute now. I think any minute now it's gonna pop out. Let's see how we can draw this. Yeah, like in a few days it's gonna pop out, and I think it's gonna big chance it's gonna pop out on the upside. Let's look at the RSI. MACD is actually bearish. On the daily it's bearish because we are diverging still with the moving averages. We are not converging, we are diverging, but the positive thing is that we have been converging for 4 days, so we might actually turn the trend and start diverging, meaning going up. Let's look at the weekly, still bullish on the weekly on the MACD, and the monthly bullish. Yeah, so all in all, XRP looks like it's pumped. It's in some kind of consolidation phase, right? We are in some kind of triangle. I think we're gonna break out of the triangle since we didn't drop that down that much. I don't like to use Fibonacci. I don't care about Fibonacci, but I know a lot of people like the Fibonacci. So I look at the Fibonacci retracement. Now we're not gonna look at Fibonacci. I have no faith in Fibonacci. I don't want to explain why, but I have no faith in Fibonacci. Anyways, that's the video for today. So basically, the previous video we did, we were very bullish, no doubt in our minds. We were gonna pump hard. Well, there was some doubt, and we said 1 to 2 weeks it's gonna pump. It pumped. Now we are looking at it. We are in a triangle. We have some upper and lower bound. 0.70 upper resistance, 0.53 lower. Once it breaks one of those two, it's going to make a either higher high or higher low. If it goes down on the downside, it's also going to break the 20 moving average on the daily. That's also bearish. So if it's go downside, you can expect further movement down to find some kind of support, wherever it's going to find some kind of support. If it continues upwards, then it has to break 0.70, and I think it can go quite high, because we are not quite finished with the video, not quite finished. I'm just gonna go clean up everything, and I'm gonna show you the reason why it stopped over here. You can do this while music is on. See here, the price pumped, and then it hit almost this less recently, but these stops over here. You see on the way down, this was some kind of a bottom. This was some kind of support, right? It hit down, it held the support, it went back down, it tried to hold the support and then broke it up. And here again came above the line, held the support, went down, up. So this was a really important line to hold. And you can see that over here, that this is the resistance line that's needed to break. So if we go on the upside in the triangle and we break the 0.70, we're gonna go up to the test the last all-time high, 0.81. It's really important to break it. So after that we have some important supports. That's the 0.88. I think it's actually this one that needs to be broken first, but after that it needs to go for 1.12. 1.12. So that's the next R, 1.12, because this was a big support. This was on the monthly candle right after the pump. It finds support at 1.12, so that's the next target it has to take. So after 0.70, it has to break this high over here. That's at 0.81, and after that it has to it's gonna go to 1.12 before it actually starts to slow down again and consolidating, going to some kind of triangle again. Or it's just gonna hit it and start going have a pullback back down. Okay, that's the XRP video for today. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you liked the video, like the video. If you wanna see more of these videos, subscribe to my channel. 400 subscribers now, so that's something. We are moving upwards. Thanks for watching and have a nice day. Not this one.